All right, good morning, scholars. Happy day 136. We are going to dive right into our lesson for today. Today, we're going to review how to compare fractions. We know fractions mean a part of a whole, so we're going to be looking at how to compare different parts of one whole. We are just going to focus on comparing tenths and hundredths. So I'm going to review the steps for us first before we dive into the actual work. So, in order to compare fractions, we know denominators have to be equal. These are the steps that we are going to follow to make sure our denominators are equal so that we can then compare the fractions. First, we're going to circle the denominators. Then we're going to multiply the denominator by 10 to get equal denominators of 100. Then we're going to circle the numerator and then multiply that by 10. And then finally, we can compare which fraction is greater than, less than, or equal to using our comparison symbols. So you're going to watch me answer this first question. I have 3/10 on the left and 33/100 on the right. First thing I'm going to do is circle my denominator because that is what I am trying to compare. So circle that. Then I'm going to multiply that by 10 because I want to get this to be the same as the denominator on the right side. So multiply that by 10. If I roll my 10s 10 times, that's going to give me 100. So now that these denominators are the same, I'm good. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So I'm going to multiply the numerator by 10. And if I roll my 10s 3 times, that's going to give me 30. So now my new fraction on the left is 30/100. So I'm going to compare 30/100 to 33/100. Well, on the top, the numerator is 30 on the left, and on the top, the numerator is 33 on the right. I know 33 is bigger than 30, therefore I am going to draw my less than symbol. So 30/100 is less than 33/100. I'm going to do the same thing for this problem, going through those same steps. Circle the denominator first to get it so that it is the same. Multiply that by 10, and that's going to give me 100. Going to do the same thing up top because whatever we do up top, we have to do down below and vice versa. Roll my 10s 8 times, that's going to give me 80. So now my new fraction is 80/100 on the left and 80/100 on the right. Well, 80 and 80 are the same, so these two fractions are equal. So I'm going to draw my equal sign. Same thing for this next problem. It says, Haley found the mass of a book to be 9/10 kilograms. Which fraction is equivalent to the mass of the book? So what I'm going to do is take 9/10. I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 10. If I roll my 9 10 times or my 10 9 times, that's going to give me 90. And I know that 10 times 10 is always 100. So the fraction that's equivalent is 90/100 of a kilogram. So just to review, when you are trying to find fractions to compare, first thing you have to do is make sure the denominators are the same. You're going to circle the denominator and multiply it by 10. We're only working with tenths and hundredths, so you're going to multiply the denominator by 10. Whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. Once you've changed that fraction, you can then compare them. You are going to do the same thing for your independent practice problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you're going to practice, practice, practice. When you are ready, you are then going to complete your exit ticket. Your exit ticket is going to be 3 questions using the same strategy. Please make sure you use the criteria for success to help you answer the questions. All right, scholars, good luck. Hop to it.